Hello, everyone. Devin here for another episode of Plug Into Devin. I'm really excited that we've got Kevin Perez here with us. He is the vice chair of the Utah County Democrats, and I'm really excited. I know there are people that don't believe that Democrats in Utah County are real. We have a living, live specimen in front of you to introduce you, so stick around. You don't want to miss this episode. Kevin, welcome. We're thrilled to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much for taking the time. So, Kevin, what would you like to talk about today?
Well, one of the things that I would love to talk about is the vision of the Utah County Democrats, not just for 2020, but onward, the next decade for Democrats in this county.
Excellent. But that's a great topic. Let's talk about it. Tell us a little bit about the vision for the party over the next decade.
Well, we've been working on a number of projects over the last couple months. You're very well aware of the goings on behind the scenes, but just so that the public is aware, we've initiated a number of programs from our liaison program, which has increased dramatically the amount of contact and issue resolution for our candidates, yourself included, as well as many of our local candidates. And not just that, but we've started up our communication side. So we're sending out more information to our members, as well as our social media side. So we're being more involved across the board when it comes to the affairs here in Utah County. We've also started setting up new caucuses. Originally, last year, we started off with our healthcare caucus. And this year, we've started to set up our Stonewall Caucus, as well as we're working on our Young Democrats caucus at the moment. So all these things are going on behind the scenes. We're paddling, just like a duck. You may not see us moving much on top, but under the scenes, we're paddling away.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's so important to create these caucuses so that we create ways for people to engage. The LGBT community in Utah County has really gone from zero to hero over the last decade or so. Really in the last 5 years, there's been this huge transformation in Utah County, and the Pride Festival has really increased. So it makes so much sense now to create that Stonewall Caucus and engage that community actively in the party.
Oh, definitely. And, I'm glad you brought up the Provo Pride Festival, because coincidentally, when we were looking at the possibilities of starting up the Stonewall Caucus, we actually reached out to a main member of the LGBT community, the former chair of the of Provo Pride. Sorry, one of the former chairs of Provo Pride, and she's helping us to not just focus on recruiting the LGBT community, but also care about the issues that they care about. Right. From, their most recent withdrawal of them being able to get access to health care, to being discriminated against in the workplace, all these issues. She's helping bring them to the table and bundle them into our platform. So that way we're not leaving anyone out. Again, we're a big tent party, and that's what we're going for. We want to make sure everyone's issues are reflected in our platform.
That's outstanding. One of the things that is great about a big tent party is there is room for just about everyone in the party. I suspect that there are a lot of people in Utah County who don't know they're Democrats. Don't you think that's true?
Definitely. Oh, most definitely. And, even just Democrats in the party don't know that other Democrats exist. And, it's not that big of a leap to assume that, that people here in the state that tend to vote Democrat are actually Democrats, that tend to vote Republican are Democrats themselves. From the values they hold to the way they act just in day-to-day life. from being tolerant of others, embracing different ideas and different cultures. You know, I'm LDS, and just for me personally, LDS values are Democrat values, as are Utah values, and so all this really shows that there are more Democrats. We just have to show it to them and be able to show what we really stand for.
That's right. It is a challenge to help people see that the values they hold are the values that we hold as Democrats, and that they are welcome to join with us. So I think it's an important message, Kevin. Thank you so much. Kevin, what is your superpower?
Well, my superpower would probably be organization and planning. My day-to-day is actually, I'm a project manager at a software company, a local small dev shop here in Provo, the heart of Provo, actually. And I've been able to bring that superpower over to the county party. That's how we've been able to develop all these programs as fastly as we have, from the liaison program, which we're gearing up to not just keep it going, but also distribute it freely to all the other counties as kind of a framework for them to follow and to use, as well as a lot of the things that we've got in the pipeline, such as the caucuses, as well as our 10-year plan, our 10-year vision for the county, from taking over 70% of the available seats, from municipal all the way to our federal seats in the next 10 years, fundraising close to $3 million over the next 10 years to invest in our county and in our races, and be able to outgun and outspend Republicans day in and day out, and invest in our messaging, because that is ridiculously important. And so all these things we're doing, I think, shows my superpower, and I've been able to bring it to the table of the county party, and I think so far it's been going fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. I've seen you at work. I know you've got those superpowers. You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you for all you do for the party and for Utah County. Before you go, will you tell people how they can learn more about Utah County Democrats?
Of course, you can reach out to us via our website, utcountydems.com, or through Facebook, the Utah County Democrats, or on Instagram or Twitter under the same handle.
Fantastic. Well, Kevin, thank you very much for being with us today. We wish you every success in helping to magnify those Utah values in the Democratic Party.
Thanks for having me.
All righty. Let's be bold together.
I'm Devin Thorpe. For the last 8 years, I've been working full-time to eradicate extreme poverty, improve global health, and fight climate change. I've concluded that the best way for me to continue my work is to run for Congress to represent the people of Utah's 3rd District. In Utah, we have common shared values. Those things unite us. I believe passionately in our ability to come together, and I believe that working together, we can solve Utah's problems. I'm Devin Thorpe. I'm a Democrat. I'm running to represent the people of Utah's 3rd District.
I'm Devin Thorpe, a candidate for Congress, and I approve this message.